The second item we have on 5 ways to improve the profitability of your business, particularly in the contracting construction industry, is just simply the concept of how best to improve the estimates you make for new projects. That implies directly from a report the kind of reporting analysis capability that we showed you related to the first item, but I'm going to take it a little different path to get this estimate versus cost analysis. There's all kinds of reports that are built into our software. You can look at completed jobs and look at those analyses. You can build custom reports yourself, or we can show you how to do that. So there's a completely user designed report wizard built into our system. But basically, when you look at the #1 job cost report, you're going to be looking particularly, you may pick a given project, or within a given project a particular job, and I'm just picking this arbitrarily. This is just test data. I'll include, as I've commented earlier, on included unposted payroll amounts. So now shown on your screen, and the most important thing we haven't really talked a lot about is, you see the column heading here that says actual as a percent of estimate. All of our reporting capabilities, when you look at the completed job or the status of a job, etc., 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 it's basically comparing your actual expenses to whatever level of detail you want to look at that, to however you estimated, at whatever level you estimated those expenses. So specifically, if you look at this material line item that I focused on here, the material line item of $12,500, we've actually expensed $1,325. So I've got a 10%, basically a 10% variance, if you get the point I'm making. Actual is 10% of the estimate. That's the kind of focus when we talk about analyzing the completed work and how you constructed that or designed that whole project, job, phase, task, how you put that together originally with your estimates. That analysis at the end of the job is very, very crucial in arriving at the way you're going to estimate the new job. And I'm going to the master file now just to show you, for example, where you enter that sort of thing in our software. And all I'm doing here is flipping immediately over to the Estimates tab. So you can basically, at any level of detail, you can come in here and say, here's my original estimate for labor and materials and my equipment costs and subcontractor costs and any other costs I've got. So that's what these actuals are being compared to, is the estimates that you put into the system, and that's the analysis of variance that can lead to improving the accuracy. And so what happens when you have a new job? Well, when you get a new job, you basically can build that off of something similar. Okay, it's going to be a project perhaps in shopping centers. Okay, do you want to add this as a new project? Yes, I do. Okay, do you want to use a template? Yes, I do. And so here's this template you build that defines what the attributes are going to be for that given project. This is maybe not as good example as taking a job and saying it's going to be like this job. Do you want to use an existing template? And you can actually build that new project, job, phase, whatever relationship and structure in the software patterned after similar projects or jobs that you've done in the past. That ends this brief demonstration.